delighted and honoured to be here today for this historic moment, these three important agreements which are going to bring India and Australia and our creative sectors together like never before. Today we've signed three historic agreements, and it is a win for the students, it's a win for filmmakers, and it's a win for audiences in both of our countries. So we couldn't be more pleased and delighted. In terms of the agreements between the universities in India and Australia, this will see hundreds of students in both countries crossing paths, working together, collaborating over the next 5 years for the good of our film industries in both countries. In terms of the agreement on the film festivals, this will mean that more Australian filmmakers will be coming to India and more Indian filmmakers will be coming to Australia. Again, a wonderful thing for our two countries and for our creative sectors. And then finally, the agreement around film distribution in Australia is a very important one from an Australian perspective. It provides a pathway for Australian filmmakers to have their productions screened here in India. Remember, India is the biggest English content audience in the world. And now Australian filmmakers will have a clear pathway to having their films screened here. Of course, for here, us in Australia, we are embracing Indian films like never before. We recently see Indian films be number 3 in our market in terms of audience size. First USA, second Britain, now India. We are the only country in the English-speaking world which has now reached that mark, which shows you the embrace, the love that Australians now have for Australian film. For me, it's got a personal note as well. I'm sure many of you will remember where you were on the 15th of August 2024. Many of you would have been celebrating India's Independence Day. Well, so was I. I was in Federation Square, the main square of our city of Melbourne, with all the thousands of people there who were celebrating the Indian Film Festival and the India's Independence Day. And of course, I also got to meet Ram Charan that day. Oh. I got my selfie with Ram Charan, one of the highlights of my career. Keep that off my bucket list, and a memorable moment for an Indian film buff like myself. So I couldn't be more pleased and proud today. This is a historic moment, I think, for our two countries and our creative sectors. And I think, as Rachel mentioned before, at a time we live in interesting global times. In some parts of the world, we are seeing tariffs and new trade barriers going up. But in Australia, we are reaching out to India like never before. And that includes between our creative sectors and our industries and saying, yes, let's do more work together. Let's have more projects together. And we want to connect like never before. So I hope to see you all at the Indian Film Festival of Melbourne in August 2026. You are all very welcome in Melbourne. You are all very welcome in Australia, and you always will be. Thank you so much. Jai Hind, Jai Australia.
Yeah. Thank
you. Gift for you. These are Indigenous clapping sticks. Okay. And this plate as well.
So just you can show here that one.
From us. So this is from our side, and this is Memento from Waves. Very happy ceremony. So it shows the string instrument on Veena. This is small, and this is made of silk fabric from Mangalore, specially curated for this Waves thing.
It's beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you.